When private words are spoken in the sacred space between two souls, they are often sealed with a vow. I would never tell. But heaven records every word, and darkness waits patiently for careless tongues. Be warned. A broken promise does more than betray trust. It invites destruction. Lives are shattered, faith is tested, and consciences are scared by whispers that were never meant to breathe outside the dark. The cruel truth is this: you trusted the very person who would later repeat your pain as entertainment, disguising betrayal as concern. You believed silence lived in their spirit, never realizing gossip had already taken root in their heart. But every word spoken in secret carries a seed, and seeds always grow. Some grow into truth, others grow into ruin. This is Gossip Lou, where whispers summon judgment and no one escapes the harvest.
They called her Gossip Lou, not because she spoke loudly, but because her words traveled faster than truth. In a town where secrets were currency and silence was rare, Lou knew everyone's business before they knew it themselves. A whisper at dawn could ruin a reputation by dusk. Smiles hid motives. Laughter masked envy. And every rumor Lou shared came dressed as concern, cloaked as harmless conversation. But gossip has a way of circling back, sharpening its teeth and choosing its final victim. Tonight, the truth is listening, and Gossip Lou is about to learn that some stories should never be told. This night, Lou stood beneath a flickering streetlight outside the store where she worked late shifts. The air was cold, her feet aching as the minutes dragged on. She waited for Amy, her friend, the same friend who had once trusted her with secrets meant to be kept in silence. But silence had been broken. Someone had repeated what Amy confided in Lou, twisting the truth just enough to wound. As Amy listened, realization struck again and again, each word stabbing deeper into her heart. The betrayal was undeniable. Trust had shifted, cracked, and finally shattered. That night, Amy decided to cut ties with Gossip Lou. Once, Amy had promised she would always give Lou a ride home after late shifts. That promise ended the moment trust was lost. Lou, unaware that her careless words had traveled full circle, stood waiting, phone in hand, hope fading, still believing Amy was on her way. She waited and waited. Her phone buzzed, voicemail, again and again. Every call went unanswered. Lou took a deep breath, forcing calm, until the truth settled in heavy and undeniable. They weren't coming. She glanced at her watch. It's too late to keep waiting. Gossip Lou called for a rideshare and stood alone in the dark. As the minutes dragged on, something strange began to happen. The night grew heavier, the silence pressed in, and then she heard it. Whispers. Not around her, but inside her.
Girl, Amy and the owner of the store cheated with each other.
Her own voice echoed back at her. The very words she had once whispered casually, never questioning if they were true. The air shifted. The streetlight flickered, and suddenly Lou was no longer outside. She was inside the story. Her story, Amy and the store owner cheated with each other. The story Amy confided to her was she cheated on her boyfriend with the store owner's son. The store owner stood before her, his presence overwhelming, his grip tightening on Amy's shoulders as fear rose in her chest. Lou fought back, panic setting in. She screamed,
Stop! You're hurting me!
But he didn't listen. Instead, he yelled,
You ruined my life, my marriage and family. My neighbors look upon in shame, all behind your lie. I want so badly to pull that tongue of nastiness from your mouth. But I'm not its better, that God get his revenge for me.
Her strength failed. Her legs gave way. She collapsed to the floor, limp, powerless, breath leaving her body in shallow gasps. Then the wind moved. It leaned close, brushing against her ear, and whispered with chilling calm.
The story you told wasn't the truth, because it was never your story to tell. It was only the story you wanted to tell. Now you get to experience the truth.
Lou gasped and snapped back into herself. She stood beneath the streetlight again, breathing hard, heart racing, unsure of where she was or what had just happened. Sweat clung to her skin, her knees trembled. Was it a vision, a warning, or judgment? Before she could steady herself, the whispers returned, but this time they carried her name.
Did you hear about Lou? I heard she can't be trusted. She talks too much.
The same mouths she once fed with secrets now spoke against her. Smiles turned cold. Trust vanished. No one defended her. No one stayed silent. Scripture echoed louder than the whispers. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Her character was damaged the community because of her untruths. They focus on her flaws. They judge her by what she had spread throughout the community of others. But what hurt the most? She was unable to form a deep, authentic connection with people. That left her lonely. Lou's punishment was not loud. There was no public fall, no dramatic ending, just isolation, just silence. Just the weight of knowing she had destroyed herself, one word at a time. She felt as the ones she gossiped about. And in the end, Lou understood. The enemy never needed to destroy her. She had already done it herself, one gossip at a time.
Gossip is often described as social glue, but when it turns negative or malicious, it acts more like a wedge, driving people apart and causing significant harm to everyone involved. Gossip betrays confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much. Proverbs 20:19.
Mixed Emotion is a collaboration of short stories solely created from imagination, for entertainment purpose only. In the event these stories may reflect some incidents of reality of any person's life or situations of any institutions, not intended but coincidental. Enjoy Mixed Emotions short stories by VG.